5 cheap Japanese cars that nobody buys. Absurdly durable. Everyone talks about Japanese reliability, but there's a specific category inside that world. Cheap, unglamorous cars that barely register on anyone's radar, that hide something almost absurd. Some of these vehicles reach 300, even 400,000 miles on basic maintenance with virtually no serious complaints. Stick around because number 2 has a documented mileage record that will make you question why anyone buys anything else. Number 5, Toyota Yaris, the car you think is boring, until you need something that never breaks. The Yaris is the kind of car people buy when they've given up having opinions about cars. Small, characterless plastic interior, a 1.5-litre engine that excites nobody. Consumer Reports describe the driving experience as Spartan and humdrum. That is not a compliment. Acceleration is sluggish, the driving position forces your arms into an awkward stretch, and engine noise bleeds into the cabin constantly. It is, by almost every measure of automotive enthusiasm, an appliance with wheels. And yet RepairPal gave the Yaris a reliability rating of 4.5 out of 5.0, first place among all subcompact cars on the market. The average annual maintenance cost sits at $333. For context, the average American car costs around $650 per year to maintain. You spend literally half the money keeping a Yaris running, compared to the average vehicle on the road. Owners consistently report crossing 200,000 miles on basic maintenance, oil changes, filters, brake pads, no expensive surprises, no dramatic recalls, no sense that the car is perpetually one problem away from a crisis. The Yaris was discontinued in the United States in 2020, not because it was failing, but because the American market had moved decisively to SUVs and crossovers, and the Toyota Corolla Cross absorbed the space. The Yaris is still manufactured and sold across the rest of the world, where it remains one of the most dependable cars in its class. The problem was never the durability. The problem was that reliable and cheap doesn't sell as well as looks bigger than it is. Number 4. Mitsubishi Mirage, the cheapest new car in America, comes with a warranty. Most luxury cars don't offer. The Mitsubishi Mirage is the favorite target of automotive critics. A 1.2-litre 3-cylinder engine producing 78 horsepower, 0 to 60 in something approaching 11 seconds. An interior that feels designed by someone who has never been stuck in traffic. Professional reviews are consistent and brutal, boring to drive, noisy, slow, zero emotional appeal. The Mirage doesn't try to argue back. It simply exists, quiet and unbothered, offering something none of the critics can deny. 36 mpg in the city, 43 mpg on the highway. Numbers that no other non-hybrid car in this class comes anywhere near matching. And more importantly, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That is double what Nissan offers on the Versa. It is more coverage than most European luxury cars provide. Mitsubishi only offers that because they're confident the engine will hold up. A manufacturer that isn't sure about its product's longevity does not write decade-long warranties. The Mirage is one of 2 new cars still purchasable for under $17,000 in the United States in 2026. The American market has migrated toward SUVs costing $40,000, $50,000, financed over 7 years while people complain there's nothing left at the end of the month. The Mirage exists for whoever did the math differently. What does it actually cost to own a vehicle for 10 years? The Mirage's answer is less than any available alternative. Nobody buys it because it doesn't look like success, but it funds it. Number 3. Nissan Versa, the car almost nobody chooses when they have options, and that outlasts most of what they chose. Instead, the Nissan Versa has an image problem that no marketing budget can solve. It is the car people buy when they have no other choice. Taxi fleets, rental companies chasing the lowest possible cost per vehicle, first-time drivers who need transportation and have a tight budget. The Versa was never aspirational. It is the kind of car that disappears in photographs because nothing about it demands attention from any direction. What the Versa does is simple and devastatingly efficient. It runs. A 1.6-litre engine producing 122 horsepower, More powerful than the Mirage, less economical but more comfortable at highway speeds, paired with a CVT transmission that improved steadily across generations. The Versa delivers something rental fleets understood before private buyers did. Low maintenance costs, accessible parts, straightforward mechanics, and no complex systems waiting to fail at the worst possible moment. 2025 was announced as the Versa's final model year in the United States. Nissan decided to close the line in the American market, and here is the perfect irony. In the weeks following that announcement, searches for the model spiked sharply. People who had never paid attention to the Versa suddenly wanted to know why it was disappearing. The answer is the same one that killed the Yaris and will eventually reduce other sensible cars to memories. The American market no longer buys cheap compact sedans in sufficient volume to justify production. But whoever finds a well-maintained Versa in the used market over the next few years will find something genuinely rare. A car engineered to last that a generation spent a lifetime ignoring. Number 2. Honda Fit. A mechanic documented 732,000 miles on a single original engine. That is not a typo. In 2018, Schomp Honda dealership in Colorado documented a first-generation Honda Fit with 732,745 miles on the original engine. No rebuild, no block replacement. The 1.5-liter engine that left the factory ran longer than most cars ever exist. The owner performed regular oil changes and replaced normal wear items. That is all. That is what happens when an engine is engineered with tolerances generous enough to survive, what no manufacturer would ever be contractually required to guarantee. The Fit, sold as the Jazz outside North America, launched in 2001 with a concept that sounds simple but is genuinely difficult to execute. Maximum interior space in minimum exterior dimensions. The fuel tank was positioned under the front seats instead of under the rear seat, which freed the entire rear floor area. The result is the Magic Seat system. The rear seats fold in 4 different configurations, including flipping the seat cushion upward like a theater seat to carry tall objects such as plants, bicycles, or musical instruments. It is genuinely useful in ways that most SUVs costing 3 times as much cannot replicate. The Fit was discontinued in the United States in 2020. Honda cited the market's shift to SUVs, the same reason as the Yaris, the same logic that is quietly eliminating every practical small car from the American market. The real problem is that the Fit was too good at what it did to fit the upgrade narrative that keeps the automotive market moving. You bought a Fit and didn't need anything else. For an industry that depends on selling you the next thing, that kind of quiet loyalty is a business problem disguised as a compliment. The RepairPal average annual maintenance cost for the Fit is $390, among the lowest of any vehicle in any segment. Owners on enthusiast forums report 250,000 to 300,000 miles as unremarkable. The 732,000-mile car is extraordinary even by those standards, but it points at something real. These engines were built with more margin than the price tag suggests. Honda sold nearly 5 million Fits globally by 2013 alone. The car earned every one of those sales quietly without drama, exactly the way its owners drove it. Number 1. Toyota Corolla, 50 million units sold. The car that literally cannot stop existing. The Toyota Corolla is not exactly a secret, but it belongs on this list because the conversation around it never quite captures what it actually is. It gets discussed as a car without personality, without excitement, the vehicle that any knowledgeable mechanic recommends when a friend asks for advice. What doesn't get discussed is what 57 continuous years of production actually means in engineering terms, and why no other car in history has managed to replicate it. The Corolla is the best-selling car in human history, with over 50 million units sold to date. That number is not marketing. It is the accumulated result of decades of engineering decisions that prioritized one thing above everything else. The car works, always, for anyone, anywhere in the world. The same Corolla that drives comfortably in Japan is found working as a taxi in Kenya, as a family car in the Philippines, as a delivery vehicle in Brazil, as a first car for university students in the United States. No other car has that spectrum of global use across that many decades. The average annual maintenance cost of a Corolla is $362. The J.D. Power Reliability Index for the 2014 model was 92 out of 100, a number that few cars at any price in any segment come close to achieving. Owners on review platforms regularly report driving the same Corolla for 20 years with expenses that never exceeded routine maintenance. One owner described it simply: bought it with 224,000 miles on it, now has 322,000, runs like it did on day one. Here is what makes the Corolla genuinely surprising rather than simply familiar. Toyota has redesigned it 12 times since 1966, and every single generation has maintained the core reliability record. Most manufacturers struggle to sustain a dependability reputation across 2 or 3 redesigns. Components change, supply chains shift, engineering teams turn over, and reliability scores drift. Toyota has done it 12 consecutive times across 6 decades. That is not luck, and it is not marketing. It is a repeatable system applied to the same vehicle across an extraordinary length of time. The Corolla is not exciting because it was never designed to be exciting. It was designed to be the car you are still driving when everyone around you has already replaced theirs twice. That is a product philosophy, and after 57 years and 50 million units, it is difficult to argue the philosophy was wrong. These 5 cars share something the modern automotive market doesn't know how to sell. They do exactly what they promise: